EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. 21-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays. Throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, 49ers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is taken just shy of the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
At the Niners' 5-yard line.
Jackson going to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
21-0 our score after 1.
Ravens 21, 49ers nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Mostert. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Watch the safety creep. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it up.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Know your job.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. from the gun, a run with Mostert. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Mostert, the ball
That
carrier.
second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. You're not ready. You're not ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. That gain on third down, good for 28.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Being chased out left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Fred Warner
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
on the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Taking it about the 1. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Footsteps coming
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
53. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Under.
Jackson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson going to run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens continue to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Ravens 42.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
53. Check 53. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. You go take. You got take. You back in 60. Hustle.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Second and 15. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll rumble for about 5 up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's been a long day for you. Mike's by 4. Better bring it. Hey. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's the option. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens add on.
The kick.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 49, 49ers 13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
At the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
This is Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Mike, 53.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And he's got some space here. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time, getting the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. 12 yards is the pickup there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try and run here with Mostert, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
36. Watch the run. Watch the run. That's south, baby. That's baby south.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Ravens.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air.
My God.
And now here is another interception. Wow. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
at the Niners' 9-yard line.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Made at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll take
Get out the way, 50.
for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 69, 49ers 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Crazy.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
For 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if
and my goodness, another interception.
Get up, man.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. And we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. D. Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Sacked 4 times? Like, why?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. That's right.
He can run for it, and he will. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This a 33-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this
Oh my God, Humphrey is on one, bro.
Picked off by Marlon
suffering. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And
it's and they move this all the way down to the 9.
The disrespect in the game, dog.
30 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is taken just shy of the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I think 61 total yards.
So for Baltimore, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Better be a perfect QBR, bro. Oh, they hold me. 157.7? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Oh, Lamar had 3 rushing touchdowns. All right. No fumbles. I like it. Le'Veon Bell got stuffed in the fullback dive. Didn't really go too crazy passing the ball. I mean, the numbers say I got 300 yards. He had 358, but none of my receivers actually went off. A few touchdowns from Andrews. Thomas caught one. Albury caught one up the seam. A seam buster, baby. There go. He was on cruise control most of the game, though, man. He wasn't giving me the big play touchdown, so, oh well. Five TFLs, 6 sacks. It's crazy. I forgot 4 picks with the outside, dog. It's wow. 3 PBUs, 4 him. What are we on third down? 6 for 9. Take it. He's 1 for 8. I'll take that as well. That's what I highlight for. Devontae sang. Fucking no look dead eye. I love no look dead eye. See? Okay, in there, boy. At the hole. Rafael on play action. Come here, boy. You fast off the edge. Center, guard, tackle. All taken care of. Hello. 3rd and 11. 3-man rush. 4 drop. I don't know why you throw it, but okay. Slants all over the place. It's just not open, dog. Open. Marlon Humphrey thanks you. Angle route. Bang. High default open. Ew, that's his user too. Oh, look at his user all the way down here. His user's all the way down there waiting for the flat. Damn, Daniel. This is a user pick coming from the heavens, from the safety spot. Getting under the slant or crosser, drag, whatever that is. Kind of bullshit, but it's Madden. Alright, Mike. Lamar getting in. Ooh, that's a mean-ass cutback. Scoop, scoop. Ah, that was funny as hell. I blitz him again here. Oh, slow. I can contain bullshit. blitzed them, but nobody's open. You could probably hit that slant, but it's going to play action fake. Yeah. Take that all day. Appreciate you. Von Bell with a pick here. Showed pressure. Backed it off. Doubled the superstar guy there on the left. Maybe not. I don't know why he comes in 3. 6 gets nano detected. That's fucking funny. What a sack. Oh, he could have had fucking 5.5 sacks here. This is a clean rush. Burke with 23, just a little touch pass. Over pursuit, cut it up. The guy missed. Thought he fought for that touchdown, bro. I thought he fought for it, bro. Got a hand down. Oh, just short. Some bullshit, man. Ah, damn, 18. Oh, good. Lamar gets to cap it off with a QB sneak. The action. Hit the slant there. Reed. Andrews with 28. What's this? Man, sagged off just a little bit. I need it. Easy money. Got 15. Outside right. Slant. Up up. Roll out. Put his hand up. I don't even give it to him. Don't look that eye. Off hands. It's a flick of the wrist. Albert getting in there. Everybody stacked to that side, but if nobody carries vertically, looks like a little blitz. Right up the middle. Right up the seam, baby. Got somebody into a spy. Ball come out like a duck. Yes, it did. He was all in my asshole. Running back was all in my fucking cheeks. Yeah, people open here. And again, that angle out, you have to throw it, bro. If the zone in front of him is backing up, you have to throw it. Everything else is bag. I'm back around on the backside, but shit, there's no time. All right, his left tackle lets him down. Fayowe coming around the edge. Hey! I got the backfield. I see him up. Woo. 25 yards on that. Second and goal. Lama midline read option. DT goes unblocked. A nice cut from him. Takes a huge hit though. Second and 10. On the blitz. Off the edge. There it is. Sent the crab at him, that's all. He thought it was wide open. Shit, he ain't got no time to throw it. He had no time to throw it. This is the weird ass play. I just gave him one. Knocked it up to Ayuk. Flipped it back to him. That's funny. Oh, he took a sack on this one. I mean, this doesn't count as a sack, but 28 Copeland. Looking to hit that tight end there with that tackle running free into the end zone. Second and 5, 7 for 19 yards. The wrong guy right there, actually. Andrews for a 29-yard tutty. think it's when the zero blitz me. Snap, throw, hang, into the end zone. And he gets one here, Brandon Ayuk. I said Ayuk's a bum, but 21 isn't either. Good. And one, this was when I believe Patrick Queen blows it up. Bang. It's the big hit and everything. Boop. Would have got that edge though, he been gone, for sure. Went to 14, sacked. 4-man rush. 5-man because it came around the edge. Figured he wouldn't go to the sticks. This formation. Right off the edge. Come here, boyo. The crosser bagged up by 40. Coming from a spot where he's not expecting him to come from. Easy money. Kittle's flexed out wide right. That's interesting. This is just a user rush. It's not even a design blitz. It's just me using him off the edge there. On 4th and 14, I didn't anticipate him trying to hit the stick, so there it is. 1-3 with a pick 6. Pretty much the same play call as the last sack. A user underneath. Oh, it's a play action. That's why that he gets kicked all the way out there. It's funny. Comes up, gets the pressure. Goes up a duck. And Humphrey with the pick. Through with the pick. And outruns the fat boy. Slow down a little bit for him. Little Dorsey, slot left. Using it. He literally throws right at me. It's crazy. Literally just sitting out. This is cover 2. I'm sitting here using her in the slot. Just sink right under that fucking out route. I mean, it's going to get picked off by the cloud flat defender as well. Get there right at the same time. He just doesn't take the halfback in the flat. He's also not looking. He's not waiting on that dig either. Anticipating the dig route. He's going to come behind it. He's looking for that quick throw. This play is called sail. Easy pick. Not tackled though. JK on 3rd and 9. Split flow action. He does a horrible job here. Does a good job initially, and then he's just lost in the sauce, bro. Just trying to run into the end zone. He's impeding my fucking path. Humphrey wound up on the right side again. I want to say this is cover 3 match. It's cover 3 match. One's a curl route, which should be good to go, but sits right on it. Acrobat. I don't like throwing fucking curl routes versus acrobats, man. If you don't have route tech, not going to really separate. You can get those animations. What should be, you know, a completion versus zone coverage, but it's match, so it's more man than it is zone. This plays curls and outs a little bit better. Hopefully with another interception here. Up on the right again. Manned up across the board. I don't know why you test the damn 97, 98 overall corner. The other one, bro. You got Ayuk over there on him. It's also one-on-one. You test that guy over there. He actually has a little bit of separation. But he throws this. It's disgusting that wide receivers do that, bro. Like, it's just like, oh, he's going to catch an interception. I'm going to try to tackle him. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here. I called that same shit. Smash. Inside release, vertical stem, Breaking route. Just dump it off to the tight end. Yeah, 15 for 18 yards. Yeah, he's just not properly covering the field with zone. Easy throw. Easy peasy. We had to get our guy Devontae Smith in action here. Watching his user. He's coming down for it. He jerks back. And then that animation right there. Honestly, this pass should have been led way to the sideline, but for whatever reason, in this. He was unpressured as well. Yeah, it's a 3-man rush. He's unpressured. But all right, Madden. The manager's down here in the goal line. We'll run commit. Get up. Top. There you go. I'm getting another sack off of him. Support the edge here. Use the rush. Stayed with it and got a half a sack for 31. I don't know why you roll out here. You have no other routes. Kind of like, oh, the halfback maybe. Well, that's it. No peas and burgers. Yeah, chip. Oh, we got an upgrade. Oh, we got an upgrade, boy. Speed rusher, yes, sir. Finesse move +1. It's up to 87 finesse move. That's what's up. Okay, and peg block, run block, I likes it. It's not the greatest, but a 76 speed does count. Juwan Peoples. A rookie or something? Oh, second-year player. Ugh, 78 jumping. Ugh. That natty. Let's take a look at the stats for the squadron. We are in the lead of the division. First time in who knows how long. Back up to our 300 a game average. 137.6 QBR. No interceptions in the last game. Averaging a touchdown every 10 pass attempts. Beautiful. Maintaining completions in 4 games. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, Lamar has 10 touchdowns already? What the fuck? Yo, Lamar has 10 touchdowns, bro, in 4 games. How, Sway? How? Bro, I had 12 last year and I ran the ball the most I ever did. Holy shit. 10 TDs already? Oh my goodness. The only game we threw an interception was the Titans game. Alright. Wow. Wowzers. 4 TDs against the Raiders. 1 against the Titans. 2 against the Steelers. 3 against the 49ers. It's crazy. It's absolutely bananas. Whew. 10 touchdowns in 4 games. And 11 passing touchdowns. 2 interceptions and no fumbles in 4 games. That's a hell of a start, man. That's a hell of a start. The only game we lost was the game we had turnovers. I don't think nobody else fumbled, right? Oh yeah, De'Aaron King, bum ass fumbled. Damn it. Oh well. My kick returner's broken 5 tackles, so that's nice. It's good to see. Kennedy Brooks has not touched the field on offense yet. Only on returns. Meh. Receiving is nothing too crazy. Robinson is averaging just over 5 a game. Just under 5 a game. Dobbins is our second leading guy in receptions. That's interesting. Just take what the defense gives us, man. It's crazy as my top 2 guys only have 1 touchdown. Andrews, Albury, and fucking Dobbins is killing though. Touchdown the game. Just about. Defensively, let's take a look at the O-lines. We giving up some sacks. Ugh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yikes. Quentin Nelson hasn't given up 1 yet, though. That's cool. "22 tackles for my fucking slot corner. That's insane. 3.5 sacks, 2 picks. I know at least one of them is a user. Patrick Queen hasn't caught a pick yet, but he does have 4 fucking sacks. Just under 5 solos a game. Just at 7 total per game. 9 TFLs. 9 TFLs in 4 games, bro. Stats are amazing. Dafe Owe, he's basically playing the Holloman role from last season. Holloman's already at 3.5 sacks. Dorsey and Queen, and then Dafe Owe at 6. James Lynch with 1. Where's Metabike at? Nowhere to be found. Okereke got 1. 6 assisted tackles and 1 TFL. 4 games, right? My DTs can't do shit. Humphrey came into this game with no interceptions. He left with 4. That's craziness. 6 PBUs. Marlon got 3. 3 for Chuck. PQ got 2. Elliott 1. Vaughn 1. Forced fumbles. 1, 2, 3. 1 fumble recovery. Humphrey has our only defensive touchdown so far. Four kicks, 100%. 29 for 29 on extra points. How many touchbacks? 18. Whew. Start getting Justin Tucker some love, man. Actually start kicking field goals. Kicking this game because I was up so much. Normally would have went for them shits. Alright, man. But that's it. We on to the Seahawks next, man. We at ya.